So if you're someone who's struggled to make money, you're probably not getting the right attention from the right people. And I don't care if you're trying to be a social media influencer, if you're trying to be a rapper, if you're trying to be an actor, or if you're just trying to keep it simple and just be a business owner. It all is the same thing. You need to get attention from the right people. Well, the people who are most successful at this, like the people who are at the top of their game, let's say Drake. If you've watched any of my videos before, you've heard me use Drake as an example. The reason Drake is the largest reason he's the largest artist in the world right now is really just because of the advertising agency that is behind him. And the reason that The Rock's movies do so well is because of the advertising agency that's behind the studio when they're pushing one of The Rock's movies. So what you have to understand is it doesn't matter what you're trying to do in life. The only way you're going to get sales for whatever it is that you're trying to do is by really having a solid marketing campaign. You need a solid marketing strategy, where whatever you're trying to do is probably going to fall short. Now, what I have seen with a lot of people is they just put their content out and they just hope for the best. Well, if you're winging your content, think about it this way. Would you rather a surgeon who is going to just feel for your gallbladder and hopefully fix it, or you're going to prefer a surgeon who knows exactly where your gallbladder is, knows everything about a gallbladder, and knows how to fix a gallbladder? Well, most people are going to choose the surgeon that is educated. Well, it's the same thing when you're writing your ads for whatever it may be. It's the same thing with your marketing. Okay, and I don't like using marketing because marketing is such a broad term. Technically, you can hand out flyers, just paper flyers you print it up on your computer and call yourself a marketer. So when I'm talking about marketing, I'm usually talking about it from an advertising standpoint. So this being said, I'm going to give you a really good formula that's just going to help you when you're trying to write an ad, whether it be for, social media. I don't care if it's for a magazine. I don't care if you're trying to put something in the phone book. I don't know if anybody still uses that thing, but it doesn't matter. You can use this formula in whatever it is you're doing. And it doesn't matter if this is just a written content post on social media or if this is a video. So if you're going to do a video, you're going to write a script for the video with the same formula. So I'm going to give you this formula now just so you have a better understanding of what to do and how this is going to help you. So step number one is going to be very obvious. It's just going to be knowing your audience. So if you're a rapper, you need to know that I'm someone that likes hip hop. You need to know me. You need to know what genre of hip hop I like. Is it something that, is from the 90s, or is this going to be something that's from, 2021? Because I'm probably only going to like one. So you need to know who your audience is. You need to know exactly what your audience is interested in. Now with social media, this is so easy nowadays. You can boost a post on social media. They're going to ask you a bunch of different questions when you're going to boost this post. So you need to fill out these questions the best that you possibly can. You need to go through and tag each place that, is relevant to your business. You need to really figure out what tags and keywords are going to be something that's going to help you when you're doing this. So number two is going to be addressing their pain points. So let's use rapper again. If you're a rapper, what's my pain point? Well, my pain point is I need good music to listen to. I'm someone who needs good music to listen to. And if you can show me, maybe play one of your songs for me on a video, then if I like that song, then I'm like, oh wow, I'm probably going to want to buy that because I'm going to want to bump that song in the car. So that's what I would start looking for. I would start looking for people's pain points. If you're a business owner, then what pain point do you solve? Are you a plumber? Well, obviously, if you're a plumber, I need, clean, clear pipes. If you're a painter, I need to make sure that my walls are painted and looking good. So these are going to be my pain points. So number 3 is you need to use attention grabbing headlines. You got to get my attention. So if you're doing a video, you can't obviously write an attention grabbing headline. Maybe at the top of the video, if you're posting it on social media, you can say this is what this video is, or you can try to use something that's clickbait that gets someone to click on it, whatever it may be, whatever your tactics are. But if you're doing the video, then what I recommend is whatever you're saying in the video, you need to say this, you need to catch their attention immediately. One way to do this, I live in Beverly Hills. So if you're like, hey, do you live in Beverly Hills? I'm going to stop and I'm going to listen because I live in Beverly Hills. So that's going to be, something that's going to get people's attention. So that's what I mean by an attention grabbing headline. Next thing is you want to include a strong call to action. Okay, your call to action is going to be very important. What do you want people to do? Do you want them to click this link? Are you trying to sell them a product or a service? If you are, then you probably want to send them over to a landing page, or you probably want them calling a number. Whatever it may be, you need to have a clear, concise call to action so people know what steps to take. And if you're doing a video, you need to explain in the video, hey, go ahead and click the link below. This is going to take you over to this form. Fill out this form and we're going to get a hold of you and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, whatever it may be. But just make sure your call to action is going to be something that is going to not only just help you and fill out your form, but you need to convince me. It has to be convincing. It has to be so convincing that I'm willing to fill out this form, because most people aren't going to fill out the form if it's a weak ad. So make sure you're really convincing me of why I need to fill out this form. How do you want to do that? Well, you need to do that in your body copy. Now, I didn't go into this, into body copy and stuff like that, because that's going to be a little bit more advanced. That's going to be something that is going to really take probably a lot longer than this video is here. So I do want to tell you guys, though, if you got any value out of this, please like and share this, for one. But number 2, we're dropping a video on demand platform. What I'm teaching you right now, I'm going to break this down in a lot simpler form. I'm going to break it down so you guys can understand each step. And I'm going to break everything down so you understand exactly how to put your content in front of the right people. You know how to write the types of ads that's going to get people's attention. And I'm going to teach you the same tricks and the same techniques that the big advertising agencies are using, and they don't want you to know this stuff. They do not want me to tell you this, because they are charging anywhere from like $50 million a year. Coca-Cola spends $4.7 billion, that's billion with a B, per year on advertising. So, I mean, you'd love to be that advertising agency, huh? Getting that $4.7 billion a year. Well, a lot of people would. And I'm going to give you the same techniques that Coca-Cola uses. I'm going to give you the same tricks that they use. And this way you can grow your brand. You can actually grow your brand into a powerhouse, because if you understand the right techniques on how to get your content in front of the right people, the right psychological strategies to use, then you're going to get more people to buy from you. So again, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please like it and share it. It helps us so much. Thanks for watching.